Millie George, a popular TikTok user, records a TikTok live at home alone while doing her makeup. During the live stream, her viewers noticed something which sent shivers up her spine. Scared and all alone in her home, Millie live calls her friend Tommy to discuss what her viewers saw.
On the live, so right, 1 minute I'm doing my makeup in the mirror, like this, like literally doing nothing, and then everyone's like, oh, someone just walked in your house, someone just walked in your house, and I was like, stop winding me up, no one's walked in my house, like, stop winding me up. And then I walked over to the back door. I'll show you the back door now, look.
Alright.
I walked over to the back door.
Yeah.
So this is how the camera works. The camera was like this in my house. And you can see the back door there.
Yeah.
There's a reflection there. Okay, so I have an automatic sensor when you walk out my back door that the back door light comes on.
Yeah.
Oh, I've just got the door again. So like, look, and you can see everything in the garden. Okay?
Yeah.
Look at the door. Right, I'm now going to show you the CCTV footage on my phone from my f***ing live.
CCTV footage?
From the live. I've got it downloaded. I downloaded the live.
What and what was you supposed to have seen? Someone else?
This was 5 nights ago, by the way. Yeah, no, look. Okay, so... Alright,
I'm watching.
Right, the door opens. Wait. I'm gonna zoom in.
Oh, no way. How did your door open?
It's glass. You can see through the door, look. There's no one there.
You're joking. Bro, this is like The Ring.
And then, look, it gets worse, mate. I don't know what to do. I'm actually shooting myself. Look.
Oh my god, you're joking. You're lying. No way.
Look, there's a f***ing head.
No, you've edited that. You have to have edited that.
How have I edited it? It's come up
There's a
along.
little Chinese kid in there.
And then, I then walk over. At this point, I then walk in. I walk over to the door, because everyone was saying there's someone behind me. And this doesn't show on the live. It's been cut, and I'm straight outside again. So it's like the camera stopped working.
Bro, why is there a Chinese ghost in your yard, bro?
In the mirror's reflection behind Millie, the back door to her home mysteriously opens all by itself. And then, what looks like a little girl can be seen entering Millie's home. But Millie says she has no idea who this is. What's even more creepy is that Millie shows us she has a light with an automatic sensor outside her back door, which just didn't trigger at all when whoever this is appeared. So the question is, who or what is this? Is it a ghost as Millie's viewers believe? Let me know in the comments below. If you're a fan of scary videos, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any future uploads. The next creepy clip was captured on a trail cam and uploaded to the YouTube channel NVTV. No stranger to posting trail cam sightings of mythological beings such as Bigfoot and Dogman. NVTV posted this video back in April titled "Shocking Trail Cam Footage No One Expected." Well, judging by the comments, that definitely seems to be the case. Captured on a trail cam in the dead of night, some sort of creature-like thing creepily crawls along in view of the camera. It shuffles its long legs and arms and slowly moves out of view, not before it stares at the camera with ominous, shining eyes. The start of the video states that this is a rake creature, a humanoid creature that has been part of folklore and urban legends for many years. The creature has been linked to the likes of Slender Man and is said to inflict psychological torture on whoever it encounters. Viewers were left creeped out by this trail cam footage, believing that although it has human-like features, the proportions are distorted, making this video creepy as f***. But what do you think this is? Share your thoughts in the comments below. This next ghost video comes from the Japanese ghost hunting channel Black Story. After being sent a request from a viewer, Kuro sets off on a solo adventure to explore a series of curved mirrors in a laneway in Tokyo, where the viewer who contacted Kuro claims there is a strong haunting presence. Apparently, locals and visitors to the area have reported seeing a mysterious shadowy figure standing behind them when they've looked in one of the street's curved mirrors. For the first part of the video, Kuro wanders around the area, documenting everything with his camera, and then, a short while into the video, he stumbles across a curved mirror.
検証終わってカーブミラー先の道を歩いてます。なんかこの先にもカーブミラーがあって、そこもなんかやばいみたいな話を聞いたんでちょっと来たんですけど、どこやろカーブミラー、どこだ。あ、これですね。多分これです。今人立ってたよ。何今の。後ろにあった、マジマジ後ろにあった、やばっ、手が浮いてる。なんなん今の。
In the reflection of the street's curved mirror, a tall, dark figure can be seen just standing there, motionless, right behind Kuro, who sees it. But when he turns around in shock, there's no one there. Kuro checks all around him, but whoever or whatever it was appears to have just disappeared into thin air. Freaked out, Kuro decides to cut his adventure short. Black Story's viewers were left spooked by this creepy video. Many believe that Kuro encountered the infamous ghost who locals and visitors to the area have reported seeing. Some even suggest it to be an actual shadow figure. What do you think this mysterious dark figure is? Is it something supernatural? Let me know what you think. The next set of creepy clips that I put together were uploaded to TikTok by a user named UpGeo. Giovanni Lima and his girlfriend, who live alone together in Brazil, have been experiencing terrifying events inside their home. Scratching sounds would be heard coming from the dark end of their hallway. The sounds of laughter would echo from the shadows. Not the type to post about anything supernatural, Giovanni uploaded these following clips in search of help and advice, as he began to realise that the disturbing events in their home were not a figment of their imagination. In this first clip, Giovanni wakes up to hear his girlfriend's voice calling him in the middle of the night. When he turns to the bed, he makes a terrifying discovery. Giovanni's girlfriend's voice can clearly be heard calling his name from down the shadows of the hallway. However, when he turns back to the bed, we can see she's fast asleep right next to him. Terrified, Giovanni ends up visiting the hospital the next day as a result. The psychological toll of what he's been encountering in his home is clearly having an effect on him. And knowing that whatever is haunting his home was right next to him while he sleeps is nothing short of terrifying. The couple kept up with sharing videos of their everyday activities, as was their norm, revealing that they hadn't encountered any more of those horrific incidents since then. Despite this, their viewers cautioned them against becoming too complacent. In fact, they suggested this could be exactly how sinister entities operate, appearing sporadically and unpredictably, primarily to build trust with their unsuspecting host. Then, seizing the perfect moment, these entities re-emerge, and as it turned out, that's precisely what began to happen. The sound of someone or something startles Gio. Afraid but concerned, he approaches, and as he reluctantly walks towards a slightly open door, manages to miss something unsettling as the voice calls out to him again, pulling him in a different direction. Eagle-eyed viewers noticed it, but did you see it? Watch closely or you might miss it. In the tiny gap in the door, someone or something with a distorted face can be seen peeking through the gap of the door and appears to be staring right at Gio. Fortunately for Giovanni and his girlfriend, their torment doesn't end there. At 2 in the morning, the couple are awoken to the same disturbing sounds that had been haunting them. The latest update in Giovanni's haunting has left viewers concerned. His sudden disappearance from TikTok has led viewers to believe something darker might have happened to them. What they went through isn't a unique haunting, it's a bizarre phenomenon echoed worldwide. Take, for instance, Andy Winehouse's eerie encounter. He shared a bone-chilling recording to his TikTok page of a voice speaking from another room in his home while he was completely alone in his home. But what's truly unsettling is his claim that the voice was identical to his own. Absolutely no distinction. It was his very own voice. Here's the video.
Come here. Come here. Come here. Hey, come here. Come here. When I talk to you. Come here.
So, what do you think is really behind these bizarre cases? Could it really be deceptive entities using familiar voices to gain trust, possess their victims, aiming to cross over into our world? Use the comments to share your thoughts. This next clip comes from user ODHB on the Ghosts subreddit. ODHB, who owns a cafe, says that late one night the alarm at his cafe went off. He went to check it out, but all seemed fine. However, when he reviewed the CCTV camera footage, his jaw dropped. Out of nowhere, a large black mass materializes and quickly shoots across the cafe. But the question is, what is it? Redditors on the subreddit Ghosts have been left arguing in the comments on just what this mysterious black thing could be. Some say it's a shadow figure, others suggest it's a dog or a cat. and others believe it's something otherworldly. But what's your take? Is it easily explainable or something more supernatural? Let me know in the comments. This next ghost video was taken in Rio Claro, Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, and uploaded back in 2011 to the account Espirito Nomade. Rio Claro in Rio de Janeiro is famous for its beautiful natural landscapes such as rivers, forests, and waterfalls, including the one featured in this video. In this clip, a group of tourists are taking in the gorgeous scenery. The person holding the camera records the stunning waterfall and something else. A mysterious figure emerges out of the water, where it momentarily stands there before disappearing back the way it came, never to be seen again. The tourists are clearly shocked at this seemingly unexplainable event, and you can hear one of the group frantically asking if they saw it. Commenters on this video are divided. Some suggest there could be a small opening between the rocks where the figure appeared from. However, the majority believe this to be a ghost, with some even claiming to have visited the waterfall before, mentioning that the waterfalls in Rio Claro have a very strange and supernatural feel about them. But what do you think? Is this a ghost caught on camera, or someone simply relaxing behind the waterfall? Use the comments to share your thoughts. This next unsettling clip comes all the way from Cambodia, from the KC Fun 2 ghost hunting channel. The ghost hunters decide to visit woods along the bank of a river that are rumoured to be a hotbed for paranormal activity, given its tragic history. It is said that ghosts of young children and a man inhabit the river bank. With that in mind, the crew inspect the wooded area at night. They light candles, say prayers, and make offerings to the spirits that may reside in the area. And sometime later, someone or something decides to show itself. Shining their torch through the pitch black night, the ghost hunter's light suddenly illuminates something terrifying. A pale man sits at the side of the river staring out into the darkness. The man turns his head slightly towards the camera, showing a confused and distorted face. The ghost hunters try to get closer to get a better view of the man, but as they approach, he submerges himself in the water and disappears out of sight. Ghost Hunters RC Fun 2 explain that they think this creepy figure is the spirit of the man who was rumoured to have passed away here under tragic circumstances. What do you think happened here? Drop a comment with your thoughts. The next creepy clip comes from the TikTok account Foul Mitten Outdoors. With over 1 million followers, Foul Mitten Outdoor has gained a lot of notoriety for his fishing and hunting videos and his less conventional encounters with mysterious creatures in the wilderness. The successful mix of the two topics has earned him thousands of followers as he scours forests in search of Bigfoot, dogmen, and cryptids. In this particular clip, Falmerton Outdoors is asleep when his wife wakes him after hearing terrifying noises coming from the roof of their property.
Well, she just woke me up again and said she heard it on the roof, and this time so did I, so I'm gonna get out there and have a look. Okay. Get the other side. Oh, damn. Holy shit. All right. So just one on the other side of the house. Oh. Oh. What the hell? Where'd it go? What is that? What the?
Two twinkling eyes in the shape of a head peer down at Falmerton Outdoors before mysteriously ducking away out of sight. Falmerton Outdoors rushes round the other side of his house, but whatever was there is now gone. All that's left are a big pile of bones on the roof of Falmerton Outdoors' house. TikTok viewers believe this to be some sort of cryptid, possibly a skinwalker, but others argue it could just be a mountain lion. But what do you think? Skinwalker, mountain lion, or something else? Share your thoughts in the comments below. In this set of creepy clips that I put together, a user named Fran Devil from Mexico has a terrifying encounter. Francesco has been documenting his recent paranormal experiences over the past few months and taking them to social media looking for help and advice. After moving into a new house, strange things started happening. Loud bangs would startle him day and night. Bizarre cackling would echo through his home, and his belongings would be misplaced. Francesco believes that he is being haunted by a malicious dark entity, and after reading the comments underneath these videos, it seems the majority agree. In this first clip, Francesco, who's alone at the time of this recording, hears loud noises coming from his bathroom. He grabs his phone, hits record, and goes to investigate.
Empiezo a grabar porque estoy oyendo sonidos desde el baño muy raros y estoy solo en casa. Dentro del baño. ¿Qué cojones? No sé. Coño.
Banging can be heard coming from inside Francesco's bathroom. He opens the door and all looks clear. However, the shower curtain begins to move on its own before falling off and crashing to the floor, as if something we can't see pulled it down. Sadly for Francesco, his nightmare has only just begun.
Mi nueva casa está embrujada.
Activar el piano este. ¿Cómo se va a activar esto solo, tío? No se apaga. Se acaba de activar esto solo. Cojones. Hola. Acabo de activar la cámara, chico, porque estoy sonidos de nuevo que vienen de la habitación. ¿Hola? ¿Qué es lo que quieres? ¿Hay alguien en mi casa? ¿Hay alguna entidad? ¿Hola? Miren, chicos, miren. ¿Hola?
Francesco finds the child's toy keyboard playing all on its own, and it won't switch off. Then a loud bang startles him. Later that night, he's disturbed by loud noises coming from the opposite end of his hallway. A door then shuts right in front of him, creeping the crap out of Francesco. In this next clip, Francesco is disturbed again by loud bangs and bravely goes to take a look.
Señoras, estoy grabando porque estoy escuchando otra vez los sonidos. ¿Escuche? ¿Qué cojones? ¡Hostia! Coño, se acaba de encender otra vez el aparato ese. ¿Qué cojones? ¿Volvió a encenderse eso? ¡Hostia! ¿Hola?
Scared by these occurrences and with no idea what to do, Francesco turns to TikTok.
De locos. Acabo de encender las luces. Me acaba de despertar un golpe de loco fuera de mi cuarto. Entonces yo quiero pedir a alguien que sepa de cosas paranormales, ¿no? Que si me puede ayudar me deje algún consejo en la caja de comentarios, porque encima hoy me entero de que falleció una anciana en esta casa. O sea, yo me fui de mi anterior casa porque creía que era la casa y no, hay algo que me persigue y no sé si tendré un don o no, pero es una cosa de loco. Señores, en la caja de comentarios, por favor, si me pueden dar algún consejo urgente de qué pueda hacer, se los agradecería. Porque esto es de loco. Buenas noches.
Reaching out on TikTok for someone who knows about paranormal things. He mentions that he found out that an old woman had passed away in his house, but he also mentions that he feels that something is following him, as he experienced the same terrifying moments in his old house. Francesco manages to get a hold of the contact details of a priest he knew a long time ago and calls him for help.
Buenas, padre José, mire que me han dado su número y quiero hacerle una consulta, si no es molestia, que me están sucediendo cosas en mi casa paranormales y llevo por lo menos 4 meses con esto. Entonces, a ver si usted me podría ayudar. Yo lo conozco desde que era pequeñito, lo que no sé si se acuerda de mí, soy Frank. Yo creo que sí. ¿Se acuerda cuando iba a la iglesia? Con mi madre y eso. Por favor, necesito su ayuda.
Francisco, yo te conozco desde que eras chico. Y no es la casa. No es la casa. Eres tú.
Pero padre José, ¿qué es lo que tengo pegado a mí? Porque ya, si no es la casa, algo tengo que tener, ¿no?
Francisco, eso lo tendrás que averiguar por ti mismo. Y te aseguro que no es nada fácil. Pero son cosas paranormales que mucha gente se cree que no existe, pero ahí están. Lo estás viviendo en tus propias carnes y tendrás que averiguarlo por ti mismo.
Pero padre José, usted no me puede ayudar, padre José, por favor, écheme una mano.
Francisco, esas son cosas que son inevitables. Yo mismo lo he vivido y me estuvieron persiguiendo igual que usted. Y tienes que conseguirlo y averiguarlo por ti mismo. Son cosas inevitables. Así que te deseo lo mejor y espero que salgas de todo esto, que no es nada fácil.
Vale, Padre José. Pues nada. Muchas gracias por su ayuda, que ha sido ninguna. Vale, venga.
After consulting with Father Jose about what is happening in his home, Father Jose leaves him with a terrifying conclusion. It is not the house that is haunted. The entity is following Francesco himself, and it has been for his entire life. Thankfully, the activity dies down for a few weeks until one night, Francesco is awoken by terrifying noises coming from another part of his house. This time, too afraid to face it, Francesco leaves his phone recording and captures this. A horrific noise that sounds like raspy breathing and moaning can be heard coming from somewhere in Francesco's house. The incident has left Francesco terrified, who truly believes that whatever is haunting him is getting stronger, as he's never heard it make those sounds before. In this final clip, Francesco's instinctive feeling was right.
Chicos, estoy escuchando ruido súper fuerte y he empezado a grabar. Son las 12 de la noche. Está ahí fuera los ruidos. ¿Cómo me conviene eso?
After hearing another loud noise, Francesco goes to check. However, when he switches the light on, several loud knocks can be heard, and then a creepy pale face suddenly appears at the door, and Francesco, who sees it, flees the opposite way in fear. TikTok viewers were left frightened by these clips, with many believing that Francesco is being haunted by something evil. However, some argue that Francesco staged the whole thing for TikTok fame. But what do you think? Is Francesco being haunted by something evil, or was it all just for views? The next creepy video comes from the Japanese ghost hunting channel Clip Store. The Clip Store team were contacted by a fan of their show, asking them to investigate a creepy case for them. The fan claims that they took a picture in some underground caves in the Fukuoka area of Japan, featuring something so creepy they were stunned. Rumor has it that these caves are pretty haunted, with a woman in white appearing regularly in the underground network of the caves. And in the picture snapped by the fan who contacted Clip Store, the pale face of what looks like a woman can be seen staring towards the camera inside the cave, which they believe is the ghost of the woman in white. Gachan, Dachan, and Yasuke make their way into the caves late at night in an attempt to find where the photograph was taken.
安部さん気をつけてね。滑るよ。
石、巨大な石を下に落とすとこ。
やめて。
マジ膝限界でさ、なんか和式トイレでトイレした時こんな感じじゃない？
ああ、わかる。
マジ。え、ちょっと待って。
その左側っぽくない？え、石、ここや、ここや。
石あるもんね。
ほら。
こんな感じじゃないの？
あ、だね、だね。
ああ、そうそうそう。
え、ちょっとうわ、気持ち悪い。
てか、無理。人が、だって、ガッちゃんそんな足とか出してんじゃん。
とにかく、ここですね。
After finding the location of the photo, two of the team leave to go outside to the car as they find the caves a bit too much of a tight squeeze for all of them to stay, leaving Gachan behind in the caves alone. After a short while, Gachan hears something which makes his blood run cold.
え？声せんやった今。え？ちょっと待ってマジ。とりあえず続けるか。いや怖いな普通に。
The sound of a woman crying from the dark depths of the cave startles Gachan out of his trance, sending shivers up his spine. Could this be the voice of the ghostly woman in white seen in the fan's photo? While Gachan is in the caves, Daichan and Yasuke discuss how uncomfortable and frightening their experience of the caves were when this happens.
大ちゃん初めてやったけど、どうだった ?13 です。
いや、結構ね、やっぱなんていうかな、やっぱ寒気まあ、洞窟っていうのもあるけど、やっぱそこがすごいよね。
そうね。なんか雰囲気が違うもんね、やっぱ。
ね。
うん。あと、コウモリエグかったね。
よかったね。
いや、前来た時ね、全部冬眠しとったけん、上にくっついとるだけやったんやけど、今日ずっと終始飛び回りよったけんさ、マジ地獄やったね。
いや、本当に。いや、結構ね、過酷。
なんでよ、もう。今、コンコン言ったよね。やばくない？車揺れたよ、今。
Suddenly, a knock at the rear of the car draws their attention to the back. Another knock comes shortly afterwards, this time at the front of the vehicle. However, prior to this, eagle-eyed viewers notice something chilling. A creepy, pale, ghostly face can be seen in the reflection of the car's side mirror looking in at the pair. But after the second knock, when the camera looks back, the face is no longer there. Eagle-eyed viewers also noticed something else while the ghost hunters were down in the caves. Earlier in the video, when the ghost hunters were searching for the exact location of the creepy lady in white seen in the fan's photo, something sinister lurks behind them in the shadows. It's subtle, but if you look closely at the background, you can see movement in the caves, almost as if something or someone is following them, and the ghost hunters are completely unaware to it. Clip Store's viewers were left creeped out by this video, with many believing that the ghost hunters encountered the ghost of the woman in white that is rumoured to haunt the caves. But what do you think? Did the Clip Store team capture evidence of the ghost of the woman in white on camera? Let me know your thoughts on this one in the comments below. TikTok user Cheryl Sweetie2 uploaded these next clips to her page last year. Cheryl says that for some time now, they have been experiencing terrifying paranormal activity in and around their home. One evening, while Cheryl was sewing, her daughter, who was sat on the floor behind her, noticed something moving in the closet.
Hey guys, just wanted to jump on really quick because I had to stop sewing. My daughter just said that something weird really happened and we've been experiencing a lot of strange things lately, just different noises and stuff. Don't mind my mannequins, I sew for a living, so. Can you tell mommy what you just said?
I think there's something under the door.
Under the closet door? Is that what scared you? It's okay. Everything's all right. What?
Cheryl's daughter stares at the closet door in fear. Cheryl takes a look inside. Mannequin startles her, but nothing seems out of the ordinary. However, the mannequin then begins to wobble and then crashes to the floor mysteriously all by itself. TikTok viewers were creeped out by this clip, with many mentioning that perhaps the mannequin is haunted. But Cheryl says that strange things had begun occurring before she brought the mannequins into the house. A user commented saying, "Where you get them mannequins from, might want to throw them away." Cheryl then uploaded this video, which was taken a couple of months before she purchased the mannequins. Cheryl's daughter walks over to the closet as if someone or something has called her over. She opens the door and just stands there for a while before exiting the room. Both of these clips have left TikTok users creeped out, with many believing that something has been haunting Cheryl's home for some time, and after bringing the mannequins home, has now possessed one of them. But what do you think is going on here? Let me know in the comments. This next ghost video comes from the popular Mexican ghost hunting channel Extinct File, where they visit an old abandoned and supposedly haunted farm late at night. Many sightings of ghosts and paranormal events have been reported at the old haunted farm, and local residents say that the farm is so haunted that nobody dares to enter it. Kevin and Camera 2 start their paranormal investigation at the haunted farm, where they hear some very weird noises. However, a short while into their investigation, they decide to investigate the stables and capture this on camera.
El medidor no me ha marcado nada, ¿eh? ¿Hay alguien aquí? Buenas noches. No mames. Buenas noches, ¿hay alguien aquí? Si alguien vive aquí, no queremos molestar para nada. Me siento nervioso, güey, muy nervioso. Es curioso porque el medidor de campos aún no me ha marcado nada. Y lo vengo usando desde el inicio, ya hemos captado algunas cuantas cosas. al sensor. ¿Qué onda? Ay. No mames, ahí hay alguien asomado, güey. Ah, no mames. Se metió. ¡Hola! Buenas. Hey, acabo de verte. ¿Quién eres? Acabo de verte. ¿Quién eres?
As the ghost hunters are exploring the stables, Kevin's walkie-talkie begins to pick up interference. Then, seconds later, the ghost hunter's sensor placed at the other end of the stables triggers, which means something must be standing right by it. But when the ghost hunters shine their light to see what could have activated the sensor, no one can be seen. However, moments later, when the camera pans back, a mysterious dark figure can be seen peeking its head out before it quickly ducks out of sight. The ghost hunters notice it, and Kevin calls out, "Who are you?" but he gets no reply. But it doesn't end there. The ghost hunters decide to split up and investigate the haunted farm alone. Camera 2 explores outside with a K2 meter and an Oculus type device, while Kevin chooses to conduct a ritual inside one of the rooms of the farm. He places candles in the shape of a cross, blindfolds himself, and asks a series of questions. And then this happens.
Ok. Apaga tu luz. Quiero que observen cómo se ve sin la luz. Justo así. Puedes hacerme zoom. Que vean que no puedo ver absolutamente nada. Listo. No puedo ver absolutamente nada, familia. Así que esto me va a permitir agudizar más mi oído. Listo, güey. Nos vemos pronto. Cualquier cosa me avisas por la radio, ¿ok? Venga. ¿Cuál era tu nombre? Víctor. ¿Te llamabas Víctor? Ay, oh, Dios mío, Dios mío, Dios mío. ¿Estás enojado, Víctor? Víctor, ¿estás enojado? No te pases de lanza. No sé qué sucedió, familia. Víctor. Sé que estás aquí conmigo. ¿Me puedes dar alguna señal? Sé que estás aquí conmigo. ¿Me puedes dar una señal? Ay, Dios, me siento como desprotegido. Familia, siento que Él está aquí conmigo. Siento una presencia cerca de mí. Ay, Dios. Dios, Dios, Dios. Siento que está aquí conmigo, familia. ¡No mames! ¡No mames, familia! ¡No mames, no mames! Mira, ven eso. Vean eso, se está moviendo esa madre. ¡Se está moviendo esa madre! Me acaban de jalar la mochila. Me acaban de jalar la mochila y se movió esa madre. Estoy seguro que esta cámara lo tiene. La cámara Night Shot. Estoy seguro que lo va a tener esta cámara, familia. Ay, no. Tengo que ir ya con cámara 2. No, esto está muy fuerte, familia. Ay, no, la presencia de aquí, no sé si es el hombre o es algo más, pero está fuertísimo, familia. Ay, no, Dios. Dios, tengo que ir con cámara 2. Ay, vámonos. Ay, no, Dios mío, güey. Vámonos. Ay, Dios. Mi linterna, güey. Ay, Dios. No mames, güey. Allá hay alguien, güey. Allá hay alguien. Te lo juro que acabo de ver a alguien. No mames, güey. Neta, acabo de ver a alguien aquí, güey. No. ¿Hola? No te pases, güey. Ay, no. Y mi cámara justo en ese momento se apagó, güey. No hay nadie, güey. Ay, no manches. No, vámonos de aquí, güey. Eso no era bueno, güey. No es bueno, güey. Eso no es bueno para nada, güey. Vámonos, ahora sí ya, güey.
As Kevin is attempting to contact any spirits that may reside on the farm, he begins to feel a presence, as if something we can't see is in the room with him. Then, out of nowhere, Kevin is violently pulled by something which understandably scares the life out of him. As a result of this, the pair decide to end their paranormal investigation at the haunted farm, but as they're leaving, Kevin's camera begins to malfunction. He manages to switch it back on, then captured on camera, a dark shadowy figure can be seen in one of the windows for a brief moment, before it quickly disappears out of sight. Kevin and camera 2 rush over to check, but when they get to where the figure was just seen, there's no one there. Extinct Files viewers were left creeped out by this scary footage they captured at this haunted farm, with many warning Kevin that whatever pulled him could have potentially attached itself to him, and that he should seek help from God immediately. But what do you think? Did the Extinct File ghost hunting team capture evidence of paranormal activity at this old haunted farm? You tell me. Ghost hunter Natalie Benz and her friend Fionn venture out to an old abandoned care home located in the middle of nowhere. The building is dilapidated, falling apart, and creepy as hell, but that doesn't deter the pair one bit. For the first part of the video, Natalie and Fionn explore the old building. Later on, they decide to perform a Ouija board in an attempt to contact any spirits that may reside in there. Then, shortly after, they decide to use a spirit box device. Someone or something says something chilling.
Hi guys, so tonight I am joined by my friend Fionn. Hi guys. And we are in an abandoned care home. So we're going to go exploring and do some ghost hunting.
So this is the stairway to take you upstairs. But there are like 3 stairways in here. Oh wow. This was the sluice.
If there's any spirits here with us right now, you can use our energy to move the planchette, to communicate with us. Give you permission. If there is anybody here, is that dust or orbs?
I have no idea.
It looks like snow. Look at it.
I can see it.
If there is anybody here, you can use this device to speak with us.
That's orbs.
Do you think?
Yeah.
There we go.
Xbox. Scanning. FM.
Looks like it's snow, doesn't it? Is there anybody here that would like to speak with us?
Orbs can be seen floating around the room. Then the word devil comes through the spirit box device and the pair become creeped out. Natalie and Theon press on, keen to explore the old care home. Eventually, they reach a room on an upper floor and end up filming something which made their blood turn cold.
Photos.
Stay far away so I don't show any of the faces. God. What's that?
That
Purse.
looks like some kind of a photo album that locks. Yeah, is he alright? It's a purse. It was a gift. 1928.
Wow.
And there's a purse.
The coat hangers are moving.
Pardon?
The coat hangers are moving by themselves. They just started jingling. And as you can see, I'm nowhere near them. I swear they did. Is there a breeze? The windows are all shut. And
They're boarded up.
They're boarded up.
Intrigued by a room filled with old belongings such as diaries, the two women suddenly notice that something or someone is trying to communicate with them. The hangers in the closet move, but there's no wind, so what could be moving them? However, eagle-eyed viewers notice something terrifying, which the ghost hunting duo didn't notice at the time of filming. Watch closely. Did you spot it? Caught on camera as the light hits the mirror, we can see Natalie's reflection clearly. But if you look closely, a hand of someone or something appears to be resting on her other shoulder, and over time, the shape changes to what many people think is a claw. Natalie and Theon's viewers were left creeped out by this capture, with many believing that whoever or whatever was touching Natalie has now marked her for possession. But what do you think this is? Did a demonic entity attach itself to Natalie? Let me know down below. This next video comes from the Japanese ghost channel Fourth Wall and is titled Ghost Hunters Footage Caught on Camera Mount Benten in Japan. Mount Benten, one of Japan's smallest mountains, is said to be a hotspot for paranormal activity. In the past, there used to be several abandoned buildings where visitors to the mountain would take pictures in the hopes of capturing ghosts on camera. Nowadays, the area is a well looked after tourist area, but sightings of ghosts are still common here. The following video is a recording by a visitor hoping to record evidence of the ghosts that have been sighted so regularly. The cameraman films his exploration around the area where most of the sightings have occurred, and at first he's disappointed because no ghosts appeared. However, upon reviewing his footage, he was horrified by what he saw. This is the footage he captured on Mount Benten, Japan. Pale face can be seen peeking out from the shadows and appears to be staring right at the cameraman, who is completely unaware to it. Then later on, what looks like a figure can be seen standing in the darkness. And then, as the cameraman is climbing the stairs, someone or something, which viewers believe is a ghost caught on camera, can be seen moving from right to left at the top of the staircase. Fourth Wall say that these are ghosts caught on camera, and YouTube viewers agree, but what do you think? Did the cameraman capture the infamous ghosts of Mount Ben 10? You tell me. This next clip was uploaded a couple of years back by Lauren Rose 867. We all know that animals have a sixth sense when it comes to the supernatural, and her cat, Sasuke, is no exception. Lauren Rose 867 states that she was alone in a dark room with her cat, Sasuke, one evening when Sasuke started acting strangely. Lauren explains that the room was so dark that she could barely see Sasuke, so she grabbed her phone to see what was going on. After watching the footage back, she realised she caught someone or something else in the video.
Sasuke.
Look at that.
We can see Sasuke staring up towards the ceiling. Then, all of a sudden, a mysterious dark figure can be seen moving in the background from the right to the left. Lauren, who says she was alone at the time of this video, believes this to be the reason her cat Sasuke was acting strange that night. Viewers believe this to be a quote, shadow figure, with many agreeing with genuine vibes that she could try using incense or sage to get rid of it. Since this capture, Lauren uploaded a few more videos of her quote, demon hunting cat Sasuke, and viewers really wanted to know the history of Lauren's house, so Lauren created a video in response.
Okay, so a lot of you guys have been asking me about the history of the house where I caught that ghost footage, so I figured I'd do a part 2 and tell you a little bit about it because it just adds a whole new layer of creepy as to what I saw. So the house was originally built in the 80s and had only changed hands one other time besides the time that the original family lived there. Okay, so the original family designed a panic room and a bunker in the basement, along with what we think are unfinished escape tunnels in the basement and in the garage. We were told that the tunnel in the garage hadn't been explored in a couple decades, and so we were super excited to be the ones to explore this. Except for when we opened up the tunnel and started exploring, we discovered that the original owners of the house had left a backpack, a shovel, and a hammer in there. Normally something like this would be creepy until we discovered that the original owner of the house went insane and murdered his wife with a hammer. I should also mention that the bunker and the panic room are both soundproof.
Pretty creepy, right? So what exactly did Sasuke sense that night? And just what was caught on camera moving silently in the background? Was it a ghost, as Lauren and her viewers believe? Share your thoughts in the comments. This next ghost video comes from the ghost hunting channel Signs and Signals. In the video, Dale and his nephew Eli investigate an old supposedly haunted church built in the 1800s, where Dale has encountered terrifying paranormal activity in the past. For the first part of the video, Dale and Eli investigate the church, and Dale calls out for spirits to make contact with them. At around 6 minutes in, something creeps them out.
Dude. Bruh. Some damn big ass rats, so I don't know. You got it, right? We just checked everywhere. Just a rat. I hope so. This place is old. Old places creak, not play pianos. Door's open.
The two explorers get to the piano and notice there is nothing there. In fact, nothing even looks out of place. Dale calls out to the spirits again to ask if they can play the piano one more time, but instead they hear a loud bang in another part of the church. After following the sounds, Dale notices something terrifying. The door to the building, which was previously closed, is now open. The pair continue their investigation around the old church in an attempt to get to the bottom of who or what is toying with them, and not long later they capture this.
Did you used to play piano here? We would love to hear you play again.
Did you catch that? As Dale is calling out in the main area of the church, a dark figure can be seen peeking around the doorway before quickly ducking out of sight, not once, but twice. And at the same time, orbs can be seen floating around. Signs and signals viewers were left creeped out by this clip, and many agree with the ghost hunters that they encountered a quote shadow figure at this church. But what do you think? Did Dale and Eli encounter paranormal activity at this supposedly haunted church? Let me know down below. This next video has been shared a while back, however, I haven't seen it featured on any other channels recently. The clip comes from the YouTube account Mr. Spouter and has left many viewers creeped out. Mr. Spouter says that he is being haunted by something sinister, and that mysterious loud bangs and eerie noises, which can't be explained, wake him in the night. The following clip you're about to see was taken around 6 years ago, and is his attempt to document the frightening paranormal activity in his home, while also searching for help and advice. One night after hearing loud bangs, Mr. Spouter decides this would be the perfect opportunity to document his haunting. He gets out his phone and starts recording.
Something was banging, like, on my stairs. Dusty as being a Is that a nib as well? What's that? Something there. What the f? Freaking myself out, man. Calm down, calm down, calm down. What the f? What's that? Something up there. What the f?
Mr. Spouter is disturbed by bangs coming from another part of his home. He looks around, but all seems fine. However, he begins to feel incredibly creeped out. As he hides in his bedroom, orbs can be seen floating around, and then a bag above a wardrobe mysteriously moves all by itself. But this wouldn't be all that Mr. Spouter endured that night.
Man, banging again. Like there's something on the stairs. You can't hear it though. I can. Yeah. It's weird. It's not next door. It's like What the f? There might be pipes in floorboard. So every time I look, there's nothing there, no. On the stairs, quick. Nothing there. I need to tell him shit. Check the wardrobe. Freaking myself out.
Mr. Spouter hears banging coming from another part of his house again. He goes to check, but upstairs still seems clear. Although, did you catch it? As Mr. Spouter pans the camera round, a dark figure can be seen watching him from the darkness of another room, but Mr. Spouter doesn't see it. YouTube viewers have been left creeped out by these videos uploaded 6 years ago by Mr. Spouter. Many are convinced that Mr. Spouter is being haunted by something evil, and that this figure is a malevolent dark entity, probably the cause of the haunting. Viewers such as Alec Morales Fury 2169 and Christian the Forest Dweller say that they've had similar encounters as Mr. Spouter before, and Ubaldo Jimenez 4941 says that this is, quote, a multi-dimensional being known by our society as demons, and that they feed off fear and negative emotions. But what do you think is going on here? Is Mr. Spouter being haunted by something evil? You tell me. This next ghost video has been shared a while back, although no other channels have featured it for a while. The video comes from the urban exploration channel Finders Beepers History Seekers, where Matt and Andy visit an old former care home for the elderly at an undisclosed location somewhere in the UK. Apparently, this home, which was originally a mansion built in 1850, had a reputation for the mistreatment of their elderly patients, leading to an investigation by the authorities in 2014. The investigation found that patients were locked in their rooms, mistreated unfairly, and often the living conditions in the building were pretty dire. Matt and Andy explore the dilapidated building, finding remnants of the old patients, and as the light hits the upper floor, a pair of legs can be seen moving before they quickly disappear out of view. Matt sees it and calls out, "Hello?" but gets no reply. The duo rush upstairs, but they find no one, and it soon becomes obvious that there is nowhere for anyone to have escaped. The window just seems too small for anyone to fit through, and what's more is that the guys are several floors up. Still, to this day, viewers believe this to be either a shadow person or the ghost of a deceased resident, and commenter Brand Thomas 1621 straight up says that this is the most convincing ghost recording I have ever seen, and viewer Slip Sliding Away also finds this to be compelling evidence of the supernatural, stating, "Great ghostly capture. If that doesn't make you a believer, nothing will." But what do you think? Did Matt and Andy from the Finders Beepers History Seekers channel capture a ghost of a former resident of this care home on camera? You tell me. This next ghost video comes from the YouTube channel Gorilla Hot Tortilla, or Tortilla? Anyway, the video shows a group of friends exploring an old forest somewhere in Poland. A short while into their adventure, they come across an old abandoned farmhouse and barn, which are in total disrepair. However, as nightfall begins, the group realise they need to set up camp somewhere and make their way back into the forest. Several hours pass, and the group make a decision to return to the abandoned farmhouse that they came across earlier in the day, and it turned out to be a very bad idea.
Zaraz znajdziemy, będzie git. Dobra, trawa nie jest jakaś gęsta, to...
Nie, tylko trzeba bardziej z bliska, bo to jest przecież takie...
Czarny futerał, to naprawdę było widać. Zgaduję, że może kurwa nawet było tak, że tutaj go miałem, jak gdzieś szliśmy, to zamiast włożyć go do kieszeni, to kurwa włożyłem obok kieszeni i tyle, nie?
W tej stodole trzeba sprawdzić.
No też wisiał chyba.
No tak mi się wydaje. Był płaszcz tutaj jakiś przecież.
Kurwa, nie ma.
Nie ma nic, kurwa. Nie ma nic.
After entering the old barn, the friends see something so chilling it makes them flee for their lives. A creepy looking figure can be seen just dangling upside down. Terrified and without a second thought, the group flee the barn and head back the way they came. After some time, the group stop to take a breather, but then sounds of something can be heard growling nearby. The group flee further into the dark woods, and right before the video ends, the camera briefly captures whoever or whatever is chasing them. YouTube viewers were left debating in the comments on just who or what this is. Many believe the group encountered a skinwalker, and some go as far as suggesting it to be a quote vampire. Even Gorilla Hot Tortilla has titled the video as "We were chased by the monster." But who or what do you think chased this group of friends? Skinwalker, vampire, or monster? Or maybe something else entirely? The final video for today comes from the ghost hunting and paranormal investigation channel Midwest Ghost Hunter. Ian ventures out on a solo investigation to the infamously haunted Boyd House, located in Minneapolis, USA. The Boyd House was built in 1901 by husband and wife Fred and Minnie Eckhart, and was also home to their 11 children, with 4 of these children tragically passing away at very young ages. Over the years, there have been countless accounts of the Boyd family haunting the house. These reports include people hearing the sound of old-fashioned music randomly playing in another part of the house, but when they go to check where the music is coming from, they never find the source. Dozens of accounts have mentioned hearing unexplainable footsteps approaching from behind, but when the person would turn around to see who's there, there's no one. What's more is that people have also reported hearing children laughing when no children were in the old house, and toys have been seen moving mysteriously on their own. Sightings of the ghosts of Fred and Minnie Eckhart have also been documented, supposedly watching guests in the master bedroom. Ian starts his ghost hunt downstairs in the haunted house, where he attempts to make contact by calling out to any spirits that may be nearby.
Minnie, was that you? Did you just make a sound? It's like a tap on a wall. If that was you, could you... Okay. Oh. I heard that. That was right behind me. Thank you. Alright, Minnie, I'm hearing you all around me right now. What? What is that? Oh my god! What the hell? That's like a radio. But how?
I am spooked by an old radio turning on by itself. You can actually hear the knob twisting as it is being activated.
What? What? It sounds like it's changing stations. It's still on, but it's not making noise. Oh my god, the stack's coming in more. Hello? A voice just came through. What the hell is going on? Hello? Could you speak again?
Unbelievably, a ghostly woman's voice breaks through the radio static. Was this the spirit of Minnie Eckhart delivering a message from the other side?
A tap on the wall behind Ian startles him, and then the radio all of a sudden switches on, all by itself. And creepily, a woman's disembodied voice can be heard amongst the radio static calling out. Ian then makes his way through more of the house, where he's startled by the sound of a tricycle moving on its own. Shortly afterwards, he decides to snap some pictures and captures this.
Is there anybody upstairs? I thought I heard a creak up there. Hello? Whoa, what the f***? Dude, I just saw a fucking shadow. Holy shit. It was right up here. Hello? There was somebody standing like right there. Who's up here? I just saw somebody here. There was literally a dark mass standing at the top of these steps. I saw it in the flash of the camera. I'm gonna look and see if I can find it. Oh my god, what the fuck is that? Dude, it's right there. It's like a shadow. I caught that in the photo.
While asking any spirits to show themselves, Ian's camera catches a dark, translucent, shadowy figure standing at the top of the stairs. Believing this could be the ghost of Fred Eckhart, Ian ventures to the master bedroom where visitors have reported seeing the ghost of Fred himself. Inside the master bedroom, Ian continues his attempts to make contact with any ghosts that could be lurking nearby.
Although nothing's happening, I got the unnerving feeling I'm being watched. I've been having that feeling ever since I got up here. Who was the shadow man? Was that you, Fred? I certainly hope it was. Rather him than some demon or something. Where are you right now? Are you in this room? I just want to speak to you. That's it. Oh my god, what the fuck? Those were footsteps. And they were walking towards here.
You can clearly hear faint disembodied footsteps slowly making their way to the master bedroom.
Fred, are you out there? I heard you walking. Did you walk up to this doorway? Are you somewhere in this room? Holy shit! Oh my god! Oh, okay. Holy moly. That was loud. That was like somebody just pounded on that door. Oh my god, I feel like he's getting like agitated with me. That did not sound friendly.
Distant footsteps can be heard in the background, headed towards the bedroom, followed by a loud bang which startles the life out of Ian. Creeped out, Ian decides to leave the room, but as he grabs his camera, this happens.
I'm gonna let you have this room back. I'm just gonna grab my camera, okay? I'm sorry guys, I don't mean to retreat, but I just do not feel wanted in that room. What? No way! Dude! That was the door! Oh no! He just shut the door on me! How the fuck do you explain that?
It is my belief that the shadow figure at the top of the stairs may have been Fred Eckhart himself, and this was his spirit escorting me out of his room.
As Ian leaves the master bedroom, a door behind him suddenly slams shut. Ian makes his way through the rest of the house, where he comes across a room filled with dolls and hears what sounds like a child's voice coming from the closet. Then he makes his way up to the attic and captures several orbs floating around. But then, shortly after seeing these orbs, this happens.
I seen you. Oh my god! Holy crap. That sounded like the window. Oh, that nearly gave me a heart attack. It sounded like a on the window.
Almost immediately upon entering the attic, Ian, the Midwest ghost hunter, hears a loud tap on the window, which is several stories from the ground. However, Ian bravely stays put in the attic and continues his attempt to contact the spirits that might be up there.
Is anybody over here? How many spirits are up here? What? Look! Dude, that thing was just moving! Oh my god! That rocking horse just moved! Could you move it again? Oh, dude, I think I might have caught that on camera. Oh my gosh, I did not expect that.
In this shocking piece of footage, you can see the rocking horse rocking back and forth completely by itself. I have absolutely no explanation for this phenomena whatsoever.
Ian senses something behind him, indicating that perhaps he might not be alone. But when he turns back, the rocking horse mysteriously starts to rock back and forth all on its own. And with that final piece of evidence, Ian decides to end the investigation. Ian's viewers were on the edge of their seats while watching his paranormal investigation at the infamously haunted Boyd house, with many believing that Ian did encounter real paranormal activity, and that this shadow figure seen at the top of the stairs was either a malevolent dark entity or the ghost of Fred Eckhart, just as Ian suggested. But what do you think? Did Ian the Midwest ghost hunter capture evidence of ghosts at the haunted Boyd house? Let me know down below. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you're a fan of scary content, make sure you check out either of these two videos here. And if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe so you'll never miss any of our weekly uploads. See you next time.